Welcome to Gen X Files, the only podcast named that's exclusively about the X-Files. I'm Angel, and this is my first watch.
I'm Dash, and this is my fourth watch.
And I'm Melz, and this is also my fourth watch. And if you're listening, I want to believe you're a friend.
And tonight, we ask our hardest question yet. What if Carrie White was a horny British dude? Mom?
Yes?
Do you know who Carrie White is?
No, I have no idea.
She's Carrie from Carrie.
Oh.
The Stephen King movie, Carrie?
Oh, okay.
Prom night?
Yeah. Okay.
She kind of has the, the whole fire setting thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, she does, honey.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you? I'm much better.
Yes, I know you've recuperated.
Hallelujah, honey.
Recuperated.
I thought you were going to say something else after recuperated.
No, it's just a fun word to say sometimes.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
That's one of my favorite words.
We said that perfectly.
Well, how are you
in
doing?
sync, too.
You doing okay?
I'm doing fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you have recovered.
Me
Good,
too.
because you were feeling really crappy for the last couple of times.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's nice to have you back up and running.
Yeah, back in
Well, not running, but
back in action, toppling third world governments with ballistic missiles and machine guns like you've always done.
Yeah. That's me.
Angel the Liberator. Boy, they hate to see you coming.
La Revolution.
Yeah. So, has anything been keeping you up at night, Mom?
Has anything been keeping me up at night?
Yeah, have you been watching anything?
Oh, man. Well, my husband and I finished watching the series The Boys.
Oh
my God.
We
You
have
watched
not.
that?
Oh, yeah.
We have not, so don't spoil it for us because we have not even started the fifth season
Oh,
yet.
I will not spoil it for you, but let me tell you, it's a doozy.
Good?
Yes.
Did you
Yeah.
you watched all the other seasons too?
Oh, yeah, we've watched the entire...
When you watched this newest season, did you remember what happened in the previous seasons?
Probably not.
But it's
I can
okay.
remember when they all got pink eye.
Oh.
Do you
From
know
what?
why they got pink eye?
I don't remember, but I remember that.
Because this guy that can duplicate himself was,
eating his own ass.
Eating his own ass.
Remember they had
God,
the train of himself
Yes.
eating his own ass and like
was
sucking his own dick and stuff, like a
20
train of
people
them. Yeah,
That's something I couldn't forget if I tried. I've been trying.
What
I bet you remember. We're gonna say the same thing,
Yeah,
aren't
what
we?
about when that guy got small and went into that dude's penis and he sneezed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
That shit was awful to watch.
And for the record, friends, that is exactly what I was gonna mention. That scene stuck with me. That was from the first season.
Yeah.
That's why it sticks with us, because it got us like kind of hooked on the boys. Why haven't we have so many things we're watching?
I'm gonna miss it.
Stuckmanized you.
It's stuckmanized
I'm gonna
me.
miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the last season they're doing?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, they're gonna have spin-offs.
Well, have you watched Gen V?
I hadn't seen that.
Well, you know it ties in.
Yeah, it's all connected. It's a school in the UK of students who
No,
are.
it's not in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was.
I think it's in the US.
I think we watched a couple of episodes, but we didn't watch any more because
You had to watch
couple
The
of
Boys?
those characters were in.
Yeah.
last
Well, they
episode.
set it up to where I think like the first season went in between season 3 and 4 of The Boys, and the second season of Gen V was right after season 4.
Yeah,
And then they're on season 3 now, I believe.
We started watching season 2, but it's just one of those things we fell off of.
It's like we did not like it.
No.
I mean, but there's
That damn
just so
show's-
many things we like.
That show's so dang crazy.
It is.
I know.
It's absolutely insane. I think it got to a point where we were just like, oh wow, they're just being extra fucking ridiculously insane for the sake of being
Yeah.
insane. It's
Yeah.
like,
I showed Mama that scene where that dude's penis blows up.
What'd she say?
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
remember, but I'm sure she was like, oh my God.
yeah.
She's like, what's happening?
Y'all will meet Mama one of these days, friends.
Oh yeah, she'll be on the podcast.
Whenever we can figure out when she's awake long enough to do it.
The Mama Shuffle.
Yeah. Any, Anything else, Mom?
That's been it for so far.
Well, what about us, Melz? Because, like you said before in an episode, it's basically the same thing. What do we not watch together?
Right. We watched The Devil Wears Prada.
Yes, we did.
Because we're going to see The Devil Wears Prada 2, and I thought that it would be good if you watched the first one, because I think they're going to be very connected, obviously.
No, it's a completely different thing. They're like hunting like alligators in like Africa or something.
I was really hoping it would be one of those movies like how you love Mean Girls. And Mean Girls isn't a movie that you would typically think that you would like, but it's one of those movies that just hits really hard for you. And I was hoping The Devil Wears Prada would be like that for you. But you didn't hate it or anything, but it wasn't,
No, it was,
you weren't that interested in it.
It was alright.
But fashion really isn't something you were just like, I think the opening scene, the thing about that movie that absolutely drove me insane is that they constantly reference how fat and ugly Anne Hathaway is, especially in the beginning.
It's Anne Hathaway, man. What are you talking about?
And they make fun of her because she's a size 6. And that's so fat.
Yeah.
And the whole time we're just like, yeah, because she's so fat and ugly. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Well, that's how people think.
And like the other
twisted ideal.
And Emily Blunt doesn't seem like she's that much skinnier than Anne.
No, she seems like she might be thicker, actually.
Yeah, she's not that small. I don't know. But aside from that, I think it's a really good movie. I thought it was like a 4.5. I think you wanted to give like a 3, right?
Yeah, I'd give it a 2.5 even, maybe.
I think we gave it a 3.5 overall. But yeah, what else did we see? Did we go to the drive-ins?
No, we talked about that last time.
Okay. What else did we watch this week?
We
watched some more Smallville.
We did watch some more Smallville. We usually do that.
We watched a good 2 or 3 more episodes.
Yeah, that's it.
The one where Lex doesn't have legs. That was good.
Yeah. Lex Luthor doesn't have any legs in this one episode because Clark's in like an alternate reality. And we call it, instead of Lex Luthor, we called him Legs Loser.
That's a good one. Legs Loser.
And it's so funny because he's in this wheelchair and you can tell that the actor, Michael Rosenbaum, right?
Yep.
Is in a wheelchair with one of those things where his legs are hiding under the thing.
So,
you can tell. And he literally says to Clark is like, oh my, you don't have any legs? He's like, well, what do you think? Look at me. And it's like, yeah, I'm looking at you and I can tell you're faking, but okay.
I listened to an episode of Talkville where they talked about that episode. It's a show from the guy that played Lex Luthor. He's the host. And then Tom Welling, the guy that played Superman, is also on it. And they talk about the show and stuff. And he said that he remembered it being like some kind of green screen, like his legs were behind it type deal.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was wearing like some green leggings.
Yeah, maybe something like that, because he said it was something green screen. It wasn't like a physical effect. It was they added it in later.
But then why is that area, a cushion underneath his legs, so thick? Like it looks like there's room to hide legs there.
He's got some extra legs under there that you don't know about.
It's those magicians when they're cutting the person in half. The table's extra thick in one area.
You just like rip it up and he looks like that damn creature from the forest.
Oh my
like 12 fucking legs, dude.
Oh my god, the forest creatures. Oh.
But besides that, we watched, I'm not sure how to say this film's name, but it's Erupcja. ERUPCG or JA. So I'm not.
Now, can I guess what it is? I'm thinking pimples. Boils.
No,
it's volcanoes. It's the eruption.
Charlie XCX is in Poland, in Warsaw, Poland, and her boyfriend is wanting to propose to her. But she has like this old fling that she used to hook up with in Poland, and she goes and spends the 3 days that they're there with her, and every time that they get together, apparently a volcano erupts or something. I don't know. It's happened every time, right?
Every time they get together, there's like a really big volcano eruption.
I bet there is.
Over like a 16-year period, multiple times over the years kind of thing.
My goodness.
But it was...
The guy at the end, he's like, man, do you know how many volcanoes erupt every year? It's like one a week.
It's like one a week in the whole world. There's like one a week, yeah.
But it was...
kind of a nothing movie.
It was very much a nothing movie, but... I did think that Charlie XCX's acting in it was better than in, like, some of the things I've seen her in, which is good.
I mean, it might have been better, but I wouldn't call it good.
She was
like,
believable.
what is this, a B movie or something?
I mean, no, not necessarily,
movie.
but it's an independent.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no,
Because
like...
I just hadn't heard of it, but, my memory.
It's like an art house type film. Kind of very hoity-toity.
Like kind of a foreign art film, but it's in English, too.
Okay.
Yeah, the damn narration was in fucking Polish, I guess.
What did we end up having to do? Did we buy it, or did you download subtitles?
I downloaded subtitles. Don't tell anybody how we watch movies. Wink, wink.
Hey, I watch subtitles all day, every day, because I can't hear very well.
You know what the thing is? Yeah, we might watch movies on sites on the internet, but yes, we also have like a bunch of physical media. I own all the James Bond films. We own the entire X-Files from season 1 to 11, but we let our friend Alpha borrow seasons like, what is it, 1 to 6 or 1 to 5?
1 to 6, I think, yeah.
So we have been watching the X-Files on those sites while we, go through this podcast and stuff, but we do have the physical copy, so technically I think that's the legal way you're supposed to torrent is you can only download this if you have the copy of the thing itself. Like, all right, bro.
And that's a big thing to actually own stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people
I own a bunch of stuff. I own the whole Saw franchise on DVD, except for 10. And do we own... I don't own Spiral, but fuck Spiral. That was horrible.
Are you going to one of these days want to watch those again?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big, like I said, it would be better for me if there wasn't a bunch of torture porn in it, but I love the, like, conspiracy, aspect of it all.
Huh. Interesting.
And here we are in the X-Files.
Do you like conspiracy theory stuff, huh?
Yeah. The truth is out there, but we're trapped in the walls of this podcast. I said that before, I think in the most recent episode, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So... outside of that, you guys ready to talk about the episode?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. That was weird.
Good.
So I do have a bit of guest star gazing.
Gazing or glazing?
Gazing. Mark Sheppard, who played Cecil, or as I call him in the episode, Cebob. Cebob, because he's Cecil, but then when he's over there, he's pretending to be that Bob guy he killed. And he was in 70 episodes of Supernatural as Crowley, which I guess is a shapeshifter according to IMDb.
70?
Yeah.
He plays the devil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
he looks like the devil.
Well, he looked creepy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not, like, caught up on all the lore of Supernatural. I did watch, like, a good 10 to 11 seasons, pretty much all of the episodes. But I stopped. I think there's like 16.
Yeah, there's like 15 at least seasons, I know.
But I know he like starts off as like maybe like a demon, and then he's like the devil's sidekick, and then I guess he gets to become the devil.
You're telling me they gave
something?
You're telling me they gave the devil a baby Yoda? He's his little sidekick? He's like, come on, handle my small business for me.
Sidekick, not psychic.
What? No, I mean like Grogu, Baby Yoda is like the Mandalorian sidekick.
Well, no, he's not a psychic. He does the telekinesis. What is that when you move stuff with your mind?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it telekinesis?
Are we talking about Baby Yoda?
I believe it is.
Baby Yoda.
Okay, yeah, he's got the Force. It's not like a psychic.
Well, okay,
thing.
Yes, I know he has the Force, but that's basically like telekinesis, right?
Sort of, yeah. It's like
What's
tapping into a power
psychokinesis?
that's the same thing. That's just what Mulder called it in a previous episode.
Oh, that's where I'm getting it from then. Okay. Wait, is there a difference between psychokinesis or what? I feel like I'm dumb right now.
Neither one exists, and
well, yeah,
it's just depending on what you want to call it.
I wish I had that power in Star Wars where they say, "You are happy we're here."
Yeah, these are not the droids you're looking for. You know what? I think actually the preferred nomenclature is telekinesis because, you go up to a person that has the ability to move shit with their mind and say, hey, man, that's psychokinesis. They could be offended by that,
Yeah.
Like, don't call me a psycho, asshole. I'm just a guy that can move stuff with my mind. You're fucking a bigot.
I'd be like, hey, can you help me move?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, come on over and lift this couch with your mind, buddy. I know it's easy for you, okay? I'll buy you snacks.
That would be like the greatest thing for a guy with telekinesis powers to just like open a moving company.
Right, hell yeah. Mind Movers Inc.
There you go.
But Linda Boyd, the woman in the bar, whenever he goes to the bar,
yeah.
Did she look like anyone to you?
I can't believe if she doesn't guess this.
When you said that, the first person that came to mind was the person whose eyes I gouged out.
Oh.
I don't know, though, but her tooth on that one side.
Yeah, her tooth was kind of...
Who do you think she looked like?
So she looked like a Walmart version of Drew Barrymore to me.
My Drew Barrymore's perfect.
I know.
This girl is like a rundown version.
Oh, you know when Drew was in that one movie where she played Josie Grossi?
Yes.
That's it.
That's the same character. Never been kissed.
She looked like Josie Grossi.
Oh, okay, that's her nickname. I thought that was like you were going to tell me she was like in a punk rock biopic and that was like the lead singer's name.
No, but that'd be cool.
Right. Yeah, she never been kissed. Her nickname in high school was Josie Grossi.
I'm Josie Grossi and this is the Soul Patch 4 or whatever I said in that one episode.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord. But anyway, that woman, she was in our favorite movie of last year, babe. A Pickleball Christmas.
Oh my God,
what?
Are you serious? That's really what she was in?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, good.
I look through the people that are in the episode, if they're a guest star to see if they're in anything, and I absolutely hate pickleball. We've never seen this movie, I was joking, but wow, A Pickleball Christmas, great.
Are you sure we didn't see it? Are you sure it's not? Well, are you sure we didn't hear about it through God Awful?
It sounds like
because is it the one guy?
I don't think it's like a Lifetime like romance movie as far as I could tell.
That doesn't put it off the list of that stuff. But what's that guy's name who did the pickleball?
Donald James Parker, Pickleball Princess.
Pickleball Princess. That's Jesus. The one. Oh, his movies. What is his name again?
Donald James Parker.
Donald James Parker.
Yeah, you got him tattooed on your thigh. I don't know why.
Okay. But no, he's... Oh, God. If you know anything about that world of movies... Gramps. Doesn't he have, like, Gramps Goes to College, Gramps Goes Here, Gramps Goes There? Like,
yeah.
But not quite those titles, but something similar, right?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, God. He's a really religious, old, creepy guy who makes movies and thinks they're good, and they're not.
But I have a few tidbits about the episode I thought I'd sprinkle in. Just sprinkling a little bit of tidbits in.
Are they going to be chocolate sprinkles?
They're going to be chocolate tidbits.
Yummy.
I wouldn't trust someone if they said, hey, I got some chocolate tidbits to sell you. They're going to pull something from somewhere that I don't want. But there was supposed to be a scene in the episode where a 1/4 mile of white picket fences caught fire, apparently, but they couldn't, I guess, work it into the budget or something. They didn't end up doing it. Which, that's excessive. What the fuck? He was going to, terrorize the entire neighborhood or something, I guess.
Right. Well, I remember he was painting the white picket fence at some point in the episode.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's going to see just a line of fire, I guess.
Yeah.
You see him painting quite a few different things, and you know the stuff's in the paint, so...
Yeah.
And Mark Shepard, the guy that plays Cebob, he says he did that vanishing trick with the cigarette himself in one take.
Oh,
and they kept it, so yeah, that's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually really cool, because that was, I mean...
It looked cool, I mean...
How did he have it lit?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what I
pulled it out.
I mean, I imagine he already had it lit before he, made it look like he pulled it out of his ear, I guess.
Okay.
So, I mean, he didn't, it's still editing, but cool. It looks like he really pulled it out of his ear.
Yeah, I mean, that's an angles thing.
Yeah, it's an angle thing.
As long as you got the right angle, you can't tell what's going on behind the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell what's going on behind my phone right now.
Oh
my God, my knee's there.
Spoiler, you're sitting down and your phone is in your lap.
But Mulder burned his hand bad enough to leave a small scar during filming too. And we think it's that scene when he's kind of shambling down that hallway at the end. He something hits, you see something kind of fall, and it looks like maybe it hits his hand and he goes, ah, and pulls it away.
And then the next cut is him like holding his hand like this and going in the door. And we rewatched it like 4 times.
Yeah.
I think you can see a drip. It's not a piece of something on fire. It's a drip of the fuel. I think a drip because it lands like, I want to find out where the scar is because I swear to God, it's like right here. If I'm right, then I definitely saw it.
Yeah, when I was young, I was fucking around with some plastic and some fire because I was an idiot. And
right?
I fucking accidentally let some land on my hand somewhere, and it like burned a little hole in my finger or my hand or whatever it landed on. I was like, "Oh my God!" It hurt like a bitch.
Dang.
Yeah, playing with fire. I mean, can either get you burned or turn you on. So that's what we've learned from this episode.
Yeah, that's exactly what we learned from this horny ass fucking episode.
Yeah, a
Jesus.
lot of tension.
Yeah,
God, everything was hot this episode.
Everyone wanted to fuck someone or something.
Yeah.
This episode had an air date of December 17th, 1993. Mom, what were you doing that day?
I was wrapping you onto a present.
You were wrapping me onto a present? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. It's the first thing that came to mind.
You wrapped my ass up like a mummy, like a festive Xmas mummy.
No, she wrapped you up and gave you away for Christmas.
I was probably wrapping presents.
Yeah. Yeah, they were starting to build up under the tree, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because that was your first Christmas.
Yeah.
Boy, overload.
Yeah, I don't know what you expected me to do with a Rolex watch, but I don't know. I was trying to find something impractical for you to give me. I was almost going to say a Toyota or something. I don't know.
I feel like I'm torn on that because I feel like I would also like really enjoy buying a baby a lot of Christmas gifts and stuff, but it's so stupid and wasteful because they don't remember a single thing.
No.
Like it's
and
like
if you buy them clothes, they'll just outgrow it.
But he was my first baby.
I know. So that's why I said I'm torn. Like I'd see why you did it, obviously.
Yeah.
But then in the later, you're like, do you remember anything you got for your first Christmas?
Oh yeah, I remember everything. No, I don't remember a damn thing.
Yeah, there was pajamas and onesies.
Oh,
I
for
guarantee
sure.
you,
For
most
sure.
likely.
So, can I tell you something, Mom?
Tell me something.
God.
This is the last episode
of season 1?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
This is the last episode of 1993. When we pick back up, it's a week into 94.
Oh, my God.
So next time, I want you to be thinking about next time you're going to have to remember what you did for Christmas and New Year's 93.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you both of them.
All righty.
This episode was written by Chris Carter and directed by Larry Shaw, which is the same guy that directed the Fallen Angel episode where we met Max.
Okay, so good one.
Yeah. And we open up in England, 70 miles outside of London. We see a cheery, posh Englishman at his lavish estate, wishing groundskeepers a good morning. He says hello to an Irish lad named Cecil, who replies, "Top of the morning to you."
Nice.
Thank you. He gets to his car, but as he's waving bye to his wife, his arm catches fire. How fucking fast do you think he was waving his damn arm for the friction? That must be what his wife thought. Holy shit, stop waving your arm so fast, it's catching fire.
Oh my God.
That guy waved his arm too damn fast.
Did they not teach you stop, drop, and roll in England?
I guess not.
I know.
Why didn't he get down and roll immediately?
It's like way more polite. It's like announce to everyone that you're on fire and then ask for help, and then as a last resort you go to the ground like a heathen.
Because it's England. It's England where they're
proper.
Proper, yeah.
Oh, it depends what part, because some parts it's the opposite of that.
So like the back swamp water places in England, I guess.
I was thinking like where the kids from Skins grew up and shit.
Oh, Bristol, yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't even know the name of the city. I wasn't even going to try to call it out or nothing. What if we have someone who lives there?
It's Bristol, mate.
If there's a friend who lives in Bristol, we do not mean you. Promise.
Shit, you know what?
What?
I wanted to, we're going to do a retake right now. I'm going to leave it right here in the fucking episode, but I wanted us to do our intros in British accents. Can you read your line in a British accent?
Oh, shit. I'll try, yeah.
Okay. Melz is the best of us at accents. So.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, my God.
Hold on a minute, Hannah. I once read a whole thing in class in a British accent, but that was a long time ago.
Oh, boy.
Welcome to Gen X Files. Oh, this is horrible. The only podcast named that's exclusively about the X-Files. I'm Angel, and this is my first watch.
I'm Dash, and this is my third watch.
And I'm...
Come on.
And I'm Melz. I can't even know how to say my name in a British accent.
Melz.
And I'm Melz.
Welcome to Moe's.
And I'm Melz. And this is also my fourth watch. And if you're listening, I want to believe you're a friend.
Oh my.
It's so bad.
It's okay.
Friends, I don't do accents, okay? I don't, I promise.
We believe you after that.
I don't know how many takes of that you're gonna hear.
but
they were all worse.
But anyway, we see Cecil is looking pretty strangely at the Englishman, not a concerned look either. He actually,
a devious look.
Yeah, he starts grinning very deviously to himself as the man becomes engulfed in flames. And as the guy falls to the ground, we see Cecil through the flames, and he looks pretty alright with this.
Yeah. Is he smiling or just kind of looking?
I'm not sure. He might be looking and smiling, or one half of one and the other half of the other.
He'd be looking like a weirdo.
One eye's closed and the opposite side of his mouth is smiling.
Yes.
He's got like a weird...
He's had a stroke.
Okay, I was going to say...
as horny as he is, he needs to have a stroke.
Right?
I'm gonna go in the back and have a wee little stroke.
A wee... Why is he going to have a wee little one?
Maybe he's having a big honking stroke. I don't know.
Wow.
But we catch up with our two favorite weirdos as they're leaving a long day of court. Mulder is shocked when Scully just hops into the car as he was sure he locked it. Scully says it must be an X-file, but as Mulder gets in, she spots a tiny cassette tape sitting on the dash. Mulder says he doesn't know what it is, but he bets it's not something you can dance to. He pops it into the tape deck and is greeted by name by a British woman. She tells him about a member of British government who was exploded after he put a tape into his car stereo, which has to make the agents feel uncomfortable, like, why would you lead with that?
And it obviously does. Scully's like looking around like, what the fuck is she talking about?
She gives Mulder a look like, bitch, are we about to die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Scotland Yard was only able to identify the guy by his dental records. She says after the device was armed by the tape, he would have been fine if he hadn't have reached for the door handle. And they look at their door handles like they're suddenly a saw trap component.
Yeah, or a snake about to bite them or something.
Right. Anyway, the explosion must have been pretty big. It was heard 5 miles away and lifted the car 40 feet in the air and sent the engine block sailing through the air before landing on top of a 3-story building, apparently.
Jesus Christ, so this was an explosion.
Crazy, baby, crazy.
And I like how they explained it to us and didn't show it to us.
Right. And this is when some British woman yanks open Mulder's door and the agents shit themselves. Looking rather ghostly, she says. And he tells Scully she's an old friend, but he's not really fond of her prank. She asks him if he left his sense of humor back in Oxford 10 years ago. He tells her that his sense of humor is one of the few things she didn't drive a stake through.
Oh, wow.
And this is when Scully exits and sees this British tramp plant a kiss right on Mulder's big, beautiful, juicy lips.
Uh-huh. And you can tell that it's her giving him a kiss, and he's just kind of there.
He's taking it like a man.
He's just standing there.
Or like a pussy, I mean.
I guess. She kissed him like he was a vagina? Is that
she'd be kissing, though.
Is that what A$AP Rocky meant when he said kissing pink?
Oh.
It's not. It's about drinking lean. So, anyway.
Okay.
You can see Scully barely control her rage here, and this is when Mulder decides he should introduce the two women. The merry little prankster is named Phoebe Green. He asks her why she's come to the land of Clinton and cholesterol. And by the way, so this didn't actually happen. She was just making this shit up so she could elaborately plan out to open their door while they were listening to this.
I was wondering, is that the beginning of is that really what happened?
No, I don't think that's anything related to this guy anyway, because he's exclusively an arsonist. Like, he wouldn't rig a bomb.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it was just like, maybe it was a fire that, I don't know. But it seems weird to rig up a whole, scenario, to write a story just as a prank for when you open their door.
Yeah.
Like, you could have scared the shit out of them just by opening their door.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, but it's excessive.
She looks weird through the whole show.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she gives me
She has big puffy lips.
Yeah.
She kind of gives me almost like Sleepy Hollow vibes. She's got a creepy kind of face.
She looks Victorian or some shit?
Well, sorta. Yeah, actually, she's got that really sharp, distinct cheekbones and features on her face.
It's weird.
But she reminds me of
She's got the face of a linebacker.
She's got very sharp features on her face.
That's what the big lips is for, so when she hits another guy's helmet, it cushions her face.
Oh my god.
Back in the X Zone, Phoebe lays out the situation for the agents. England has been having some trouble with a firebug. Guys already off 3 high-ranking parliament members and just last year torched a castle, apparently. But most recently, from the cold open, the guy somehow lit a man on fire while he was standing in his own front yard, leaving no traces. And Mulder asked her about the Irish Republican Army here, and it's like, he was kind of onto something just out of nowhere, because the guy is Irish. I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
She just keeps talking, but she also lets the agents in on one of the arsonist's quirks. He likes sending love letters to the wives of the men he targets. About a month ago, one was sent to the wife of Sir Malcolm Marsden. 3 days later, he barely escaped a fire in his garage as the house burned down around him. So now they're staying in Cape Cod until this maniac is caught. That's why she's come to the team. She leans in and says she knows her friend Mulder loves a good old 3-pipe problem.
How many times are we going to hear your accent this episode?
I didn't.
3 pipes. What do the pipes mean?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure if you put an XXX behind that, you could find something online, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pretty much with anything, actually. Rule 34 is... Mom?
Yes?
Oh, God.
Do you know what Rule 34 is?
Hold on a minute. Is this also a Rule 35? 34, 35?
I see what you're doing. That equals 69.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. Rule 34, I don't know why it's the 34th rule. Are there 33 rules before it? Are there any rules after it?
I think they just come up with a number when they make a rule.
The rule is that if anything exists, so does porn of it.
Oh, okay.
So if you've seen a TV show, there's a parody or a remake that's porn. If you've seen a cartoon show, there's a porn of it.
Yeah, there's Mickey Mouse and all that
stuff. Every single thing and now with AI and all that, there is just an endless amount of anything you can think of.
I thought you were going to say, and now that Mickey Mouse is in the public domain.
Oh, God, there's going to be a full-length feature porno Mickey Mouse movie now.
It's just going to be a dude with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and he's got, Mickey Mouse paint on his face, and he's going to be like, touch my steamboat, Willie.
Oh, my God. It's going to be like my tail grew backwards.
What the fuck?
It goes forward.
I got it. His tail is, his tail is his penis. I caught on. But to answer your question, I don't know, but a couple of more times for sure, because I'm just having fun with it. I was like, this is an episode with a British lady and a British woman. Wait, a British lady and a British man and a British couple and some British kids. It's the whole British package.
I feel like I sounded Australian.
Yeah,
I sounded terrible. I don't do accents. If you would say it for me first and let me repeat you, I might be a little better at it, but it's still hard for me.
Pip pip cheerio.
Pip pip cheerio.
That's kind of all right. Mulder says he'll run this 3-pipe problem by the Bureau's arson specialist. This is enough for Phoebe. She says she'll let London know. And she turns to leave, but wishes a very awkward goodbye to Scully, who only gives the woman a few wiggles of her finger to send her off.
Get the hell out of here.
Bye-bye, fuck you.
Yeah, they were both in this room together this whole entire time, did not interact until she just said, oh, goodbye.
Yeah, literally. She's like, oh yeah, I guess you're here too. See ya.
And Scully does. And you know what you didn't mention?
What?
When they first meet and Scully gets out of the car and sees her kissing him, she whispers into Mulder's ear, she doesn't like me.
Oh yeah. Like, yeah, man, that's you're making a weird first impression. It's like, look, man, I'm gonna make you think you're gonna die, then I'm gonna suck on your lips.
Oh. Like, you know what I thought about too? They haven't seen each other in 10 years, and he's in the car with another woman, and she kisses him without saying, "Is this your wife, girlfriend, partner? Who is this to you?"
Yeah,
she just kisses him.
She gives no shit.
No wonder Scully don't like her.
She says, "Is this your mom?" And Mulder's like, well, kinda.
Yeah, for real.
But once Phoebe is gone, Scully asks Mulder what the hell that meant. He tells her it's a private joke, a Sherlock Holmes reference. Scully asks him, how private? Yeesh. He tells her that she's brilliant, that he got in over his head and paid the price, whatever that means.
Why is he so vague about shit like this?
I know, what the fuck does he mean? You know what I thought of, Mom? You remember Ghost in the Machine where, what the fuck was that guy's name? Jerry. You remember when Jerry lost that evidence and the judge ended up losing an eye in both his hands?
Or something like that. And we're just like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Mulder says he got in over his head and someone paid the price. I just know there's a judge in London missing both his hands and one damn eye.
Yeah. I see some of this stuff. Every now and then there's like a line that one of them say that I'm just like, was someone like losing their mind when they wrote that? Like, that doesn't make. There's one later.
They were smoking crack in the X-Files writer's room.
And it's like that throughout this episode too.
Yeah, there's the one later where he says it says something, and we're just like, that's not a saying.
No. Oh yeah, I promise we'll get to that. I have not forgot that.
Okay, good.
Scully really starts to rib him, saying it's crazy how fast he dropped everything to help Phoebe out. Mulder says, relax, Scully, I'm just extending a professional courtesy. Scully asks him if that's all he was extending.
Uh-huh. And the horniness of this episode slowly begins. Yeah. Well, very fast.
After blushing red like a tomato for 20 full minutes, Mulder says he's just going to run it by the arson guy and then she's on her own, but Scully has her doubts.
Uh-huh.
So the arson guy is a weirdo.
Oh, he's crazy.
He's talking about arson crime scene photos like he's looking at a Penthouse mag.
And he is like nose against the projector screen.
Yeah, he's like licking the fucking wall.
Yeah.
He's like, I taste the flames,
and then
baby.
He like examines the first. He's looking at the flames and talking about how crazy they are and stuff. And then when he sees the body, he's like looking at it, but like. He's in front of the projector. Half of the picture is covered by his body.
He's like trying to look up. He's like, fuck, I can't see this one human-shaped spot on the wall. What the hell? You're telling me this fire was so hot it burned a human-shaped hole in this picture and that's why I can't see it?
Fucking genius, fucking arson and doctor, whatever this dude is. He's
trying not to bust as he asks Phoebe questions about temperature and stuff.
Oh, God.
Phoebe tells him the fire was started from the victim's body. They know it was a murder, but they're at a loss as to how the fire was started. The arson guy says that sounds like spontaneous combustion, but that's not a thing.
But there's a word for it.
Yeah. He says humans do burn, but they don't conduct fire very well, so usually there's fuel involved in things like this. Like an accelerant, Phoebe adds. But Scotland Yard hasn't found anything like that. Some big science-y words are exchanged, and something about magnesium dusting two of the scenes, And that makes Dr. Flame here think of these fires in the States recently. So hot that spraying them with water only makes it worse, splitting the hydrogen and oxygen atoms, fueling it further.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Is that a fucking thing?
I guess, you know what? I don't think they would have put it in if it wasn't, genuinely. But I guess a fire could get so unbelievably hot that water just wouldn't put it out.
I guess.
But that it accelerates it?
Yeah, that
feels excessive. I mean...
Now, I have seen in movies where like a lake or something was on fire.
Yeah.
And that's weird.
Yeah, but there's
usually like oil
or gas or fuel or some sort of something like that that's an accelerant.
It's a black oil
in the water. Like, you've seen Free Willy, right?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Well, there's a huge scene where the whole ocean is on fire because of an oil spill, and Free Willy has to jump over the flames at the end. It's the big scene at the end. That's what comes to mind when I think
there
about
was
the ocean
this
being on
one
fire.
I'm going to get this wrong because it was a while ago. It was a million years in internet time. But there was this one time that Mike Wood from the Grind Bin looked up how the ending of Free Willy went. And it said they shot him out of a cannon at the end or something when he jumps over the wall. I'm not sure. It was some weird AI answer.
I
could be misremembering.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I do know that they did do some things of, like, figuring out how to get the whale to jump over stuff. Because the whale was talented to jump over some things, but they wanted it to do crazy things, like
Is
big
Free
jumps.
Willy not a dolphin?
No.
Is it not?
Free Willy is a whale.
Oh, yeah, he's a whale.
What? I've never seen these
It's
damn
the black and white, a killer whale. Is it a killer whale?
Look, man, how many times can you Free Willy anyway? After a certain point, it's like, you're the problem, bud.
What kind of whale is Free Willy? An orca, also known as a killer whale.
I was going to say killer whale. Okay.
Yeah, and it's from 1993, and the whale's name is Kiko.
That's why Dash didn't see it. He was just born.
Yeah, actually, those movies are like tearjerker movies.
Yeah,
honestly.
Okay, but he says Dr. Flame. That's what I call him. He said,
I like these nicknames you give these characters.
He says rocket fuel is the only thing that makes sense, as it burns so hot it leaves no trace, which drives the insurance companies insane.
Right.
Mulder being Mulder has to bring up the possibility of pyrokinesis. And Dr. Flame has seen plenty of odd things happen with fire, but never something like that. And we were just laughing watching this guy describe fire. He's like, I've seen fire bend corners, seen it bounce like a rubber ball.
Yeah. He did say all that crazy
the way he says ball, he said, ball.
Honestly, the way I've seen it bounce like a rubber ball, it reminds me of when, like, those guys say, like, you could bounce a quarter off her ass.
Yeah.
Like, describing a girl's ass being, like, bouncy or whatever. Like, that's exactly how he sounded. Like, he was so sexually charged for this fire.
Goddamn, baby, this fire is so hot you can bounce it like a rubber ball.
He doesn't quite talk like that, friends, but it's close.
He's like one of those guys that, like, talks with a lot of teeth. Like, it doesn't look like his teeth move when the rest of it looks like his face moves, but his teeth stay the same. It's weird the way he talks. I don't know how to explain it. But the weirdo calls it demon poetry too. He says fire has a certain demon poetry.
Demon poetry.
What the fuck is he talking? Just in case we didn't think he wanted to fuck fire enough. If this guy could figure out how to just stick his dick in some fire, man, he'd be all right.
Got a cult where they worship fire or something, man.
And to top it all off, the guy gazes at Phoebe and says, "You've got one hell of a case here, Mulder. I wish I could be in your shoes."
Oh, God.
And Mulder gazes along with him. Did Mulder cuck this arson dude by accident? He just walked in here. He's like, "Yeah, I got a case with fire in it, and I got this hot babe." And he's like, "Oh, Mulder, damn it."
Why couldn't it be me?
Yeah.
And I don't know. She just, I don't see how they're all like, oh, she's so hot.
No,
she's kind of weird looking to me.
Yeah. She's just very boring looking, you know?
I don't know. She's got really sharp features.
She's a typical 90s woman, like, with her
British.
hair.
But it's her slutty attitude.
Yeah, I guess
She's like, I'll sleep with you.
You gonna help me advance in life? Sure, fuck it.
She probably lingered around and slept with that damn arson dude, you know?
She's like, you smell like shit? I'll sleep with you.
That arson guy probably smelled like ash or something.
Yeah.
You know, I bet if you go into this damn guy's house, you'd find a fleshlight and you'd knock it against the wall and ash would come out of it and you'd be like, hey man, do you use this fleshlight as an ashtray? And he'd be like, no. Like, oh, okay, buddy. What are you doing, friend?
Oh, God. I don't know if he's a friend.
No, he's not a... Dr. Flame is not a friend. We cut to Cape Cod, Massachusetts, where we see a man brushing rocket fuel onto an inside wall like it's paint. He hears someone pull up outside, and we see it's Cecil from the cold open. He watches the family from a window as he lights a cigarette by puffing on it. No lighter to speak of. He says to himself, welcome to America, Sir Malcolm. That was a really bad British accent.
Was that even British?
Welcome to America. What the fuck?
How do you say America in a British accent, babe?
America.
America.
Welcome to America. I can't say that. All right, let's move on. Mom, would you have worn these white painter's overalls that Cecil comes down the stairs wearing?
No, mine probably would have been purple back in the day.
Ooh!
Gotta have my purple overalls. I used to have this blue jean, purple onesie. It was pants, and it was like short sleeves.
Denim?
Yep, denim.
What
honey.
the fuck?
Would you wear something like that nowadays?
No, I wouldn't be caught dead in it today.
You're talking like
Could you
teens
see
and
if I
20s.
was walking through the store in my purple denim onesie?
They'd be like, this woman is from a different time.
I'd have to have my big poofy hair.
They'd want to show you about the internet.
Yeah.
Honestly, nowadays with the crazy things that everybody wears, I don't know if you could tell if somebody like from the past just came here to like and was wearing clothes.
Yeah.
You would just think someone bought some old clothes.
What you got to do is you got to get a reverse skirt that just comes up and covers you like a dog in a cone. You go to pay for something at McDonald's, you have to reach out and over, hand them your card.
A reverse skirt? Isn't that just a tube top?
I talked about tube tops on Facebook the other day because there was a picture of a cut crop shirt, and I was talking about back in the day we used to wear these tube tops that would leave the waffle print on our boobs.
What the fuck?
Do you remember? Well, you're not that old. But...
No, but no, I know exactly what you're talking about though.
You got waffle print on your pancake titties.
They had like it looked like regular fabric on the outside, but on the inside it'd have like a rubber checkered pattern of fabric.
Yeah.
So it would stay and stick to your skin. And then when you would peel it off at night, you would have like a checkered pattern on your tit, literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Tube top. That's a funny word.
It really is.
Oh.
Do you know that we are just one big tube?
Yeah, from our asshole to our mouth.
We're just a big
You're
tube.
right.
We're just a big tube.
Yeah.
You're my favorite tube, Mom.
Aww.
You're my favorite too.
Y'all are both my favorite tubes.
Oh.
But I'm not your favorite tubes.
Just a couple of tubes. But anyway, the man introduces himself to the family as Bob, the caretaker, and he says they've exchanged letters. Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
And he says all this in an American accent. He makes himself out to be a pleasant, helpful chap, and Bob or Cecil or whoever he is goes on his way. And the family starts to walk up the stairs, and Sir Malcolm also notices that a painting on the wall looks just like his wife. Weird.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that about? Do they ever explain what that means or what that's about?
I guess Cebob painted it. He's quite the artiste.
Yeah, I suppose so. I have a question. Is Mark Shepard British or American?
You know, I meant to look that up and I was going to ask, so I will do that right now.
Okay.
What do y'all want to guess? Is he British or is he American?
American.
He looks British to me.
He's British. He reminded me, there's probably someone else I'm thinking of from a kid's show too, and I'm not remembering it, and it's going to piss me off. But he kind of reminded me of this guy.
Yeah, yeah, and I think they're British, ain't they?
I think he is. I think he passed away.
Oh my god.
He might.
Oh my god, yeah, I do
tell
remember
our friends
that.
who you got up there.
Yeah, tell the friends.
Yeah, it's the guy. It's the bad guy from the kids show Lazy Town. But outside, Cebob finds the family dog digging at a fresh patch of dirt. The hand of the actual caretaker just sticking out of it. He kicks the dog aside, threatening to kill it, and tells the dog, "Look at me. I'm the caretaker now." You ever seen Captain Phillips?
No, I don't think so.
Tom Hanks movie, and there's a scene where a Somali pirate or an African pirate.
That movie, yeah.
Yeah, he says, "Look at me, I'm the captain now."
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think I've got to say though, Mark Sheppard, since I know that he's British now, great American accent.
Yeah.
Can't even tell.
Really good, yeah, you can't.
Cannot tell at all. That's why we really genuinely didn't know.
Scully is in the X zone reading some files when Mulder comes through the door. He tells her he isn't going to put her through Phoebe's mind games. He tells Scully he's scared to death of fire. Now look, Mom, this isn't much of anything about the series. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, Mulder seems in later episodes as scared of fire as anyone would be. Not like he has some phobia or something. But this episode really wants you to think he does.
Well, this episode helped cure his fear.
Sure, there you go.
He has something go on in his childhood, supposedly, right?
Yeah.
He said, okay, are you about to get to that part?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says when he was a kid, his best friend's house burned down, and
that's right.
He had to stay in the rubble one night to keep the looters away? What in the fuck is he talking about?
I understand the concept of you have to keep the looters away, but he said when he was a kid, why would a kid be the one who sleeps in a house of rubble?
Yeah, to keep looters away? What the fuck is he talking about? An adult
would do that if they absolutely had... Like, okay, you know how, like...
I wouldn't let my kid do it.
Sometimes, like, just one side of your house burns, like, just one wall, but the rest of your house is fine, just kind of smoke damage. Well, now you have a giant hole in your house.
I'm like, when... I mean, I don't... It fucking confused me. Look, man... I've never had, like, a house burned down and I stayed in the... We have had our house burned down, unfortunately.
Yes, that sucked.
But, we never stayed in the rubble or anything. Like, who's looting in a neighborhood when someone's house burns down? I mean, I assume that they lived in, like, a suburban neighborhood or some shit, because we find out that he lived in Martha's Vineyard for a while. So, like... I don't know. Do they live in a Best Buy or something? Like, I'm trying to find out why they had to, like, guard it from looters or something.
I mean, I understand the concept of why they had to guard it from looters. I mean, if you had more to go on, it would make more sense. But like I said, if, like, one part of your house burns down and, like, there's a whole wall missing, then someone could just walk in and go to the other side of your house and take anything that's still in there.
Yeah.
But, like, still, like, a kid wouldn't do that.
No, you would have an adult do that.
Yeah, that's...
a responsible person.
Yeah.
Adult.
And also, what the fuck was Mr. and Mrs. Mulder doing letting their kid just be, all right, you're going to be on guard duty for the neighbors tonight, okay.
And sleep in the rubble. And apparently it gave him, like, PTSD and nightmares for years.
He had nightmares about being trapped in a burning building for years afterwards.
Oh, man. Poor Mulder.
Probably couldn't get the smell of smoke out of his nostrils for weeks.
And he says this is exactly Phoebe's thing, showing up 10 years after he's forgotten about her and giving him this specific case. Scully says she's making him walk through fire, and he says, she, like, is fire, bro.
Oh, Lord.
And like a big dummy, he tells Scully he doesn't need her help. Back at the Cape Cod Casa, Sir Malcolm's wife is putting on some tea as Cebob watches her through a window. He's like touching the siding of the house very sensually.
Yeah, it's so creepy.
Yeah, he's like fingering that wall.
Is there jet fuel on the wall?
It's a big dry humping.
He's interrupted just then by a cough off to the side. It's the Marsden's chauffeur. He keeps coughing over and over again. Cebob says hello and asks to bum a smoke off the guy. The guy gives him one, and Cebob says he's off into town and offers to bring the guy back some cough medicine. And we catch back up to Cebob at a bar as he flirts with a woman that notices he seemingly brought his own beer in a brown paper bag. She notices his actual, because he's using his English accent here, and gushes over it as she goes to light a cigarette. He says, "Allow me," and spits a little flame from his finger. She thinks that's pretty dang cool until Cebob's whole arm catches, but he's pretty chill about it, lighting fire to the establishment and marveling at his own flame arm. He was like, "Oh man, so cool."
Look at me.
Yeah.
Fire, fire.
Which he plays it really well. For his arm was actually on fire. You know, I'm sure they had like a bunch of burn paste on so it didn't burn him, but still.
A glove thing that they put on. Yeah.
But this is actually a great time to tell you guys.
Oh, God.
This episode had a product tie-in.
Oh, really?
It had anything to do with Beavis and Butthead?
No, why?
Because when I said fire,
Oh.
I'm just messing. Go ahead, baby.
So, Burnin' Buddy Cecil action figure was released in 1993 for a brief time. The X-Files teamed up with Kinner to make a 10-inch figure of Cecil from the episode. He came preloaded with totally safe burn paste that would ooze out of holes on the character when you pressed down on his head. They advertised it to kids and moms alike, saying you can use it as a makeshift candle, or use it to light cigarettes, or even impress your friends by lighting it on fire and swinging it around wildly, just like in the commercial.
Wow.
Burnin' Buddy Cecil was discontinued after 11 days, 7 lawsuits, and 1 PTA meeting that ended in a fistfight.
Oh, shit.
Somebody took it to school.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of Christmas trees burned down that year.
Yeah, well... Yeah, because it was around this time.
It was December 17th, and you said 11 days.
And it was
under
28th. The tree.
I didn't look it up, but I guarantee.
Those real trees.
You know, it kind of reminded me of that toy they released for Star Wars where they had that goop that would pour out of...
Yeah.
Not Bubba Fett. What the fuck?
Boba Fett?
Oh,
no.
He looks like a slob. Starts with a J.
What? Yes, what the fuck is
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt. That's why I said
Good God.
Bubba
We're not
Fett.
Star Wars people.
Yeah, but they had this toy kind of like
is.
the Burnin' Buddy Cecil that you would press down and it would come out of the mouth. It's like a bunch of goop comes out of Jabba's mouth.
Yeah, wasn't there like a discontinued they took that out because there was some like poison in the goop?
I'm not. I don't think so, but it wasn't flammable like the Burnin' Buddy Cecil.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's not cool like that.
Yeah, they were way cooler.
Come on now.
But Mulder and Phoebe are at Boston Mercy Hospital. Mulder got word of a man catching fire in a bar, causing a blaze that turned the place to ash before the fire department just across the street could respond.
Well, they're slow.
Yeah, right.
Man.
They're like, "Hold on, we're finishing our lunch." No body was found in the rubble. And they're here to talk to the woman our amateur Johnny Storm was flirting with over drinks. She tells him how it went down. One minute it was a cool magic trick, the next it was a horror movie. Mulder asks for a description. She says she was pretty drunk, so Mulder says she'll give her time to think on it. And he treats this woman really nice, I thought, because she was, she doesn't go into details, but she says she's living with somebody, and they thought she was at college or something. And,
somewhere else, not at a bar.
I thought it might have been her husband or her boyfriend.
Yeah, that's what. That's who she lives with. Yeah,
it's implied. Phoebe and Mulder step out into the hall, and she sarcastically congratulates him on ignoring the woman's indiscretion. And Mulder plays the "I learned it from you" card. They agree they should stick to the case, but fuck that, let's hash it out here. Phoebe tells him a decade is enough to forgive and forget her past transgressions, but Mulder tells her he has a photographic memory. Which does he, I think...
I think swear that's something... they just throw stuff in sometimes.
No. I'm almost certain they bring that up later, that he actually does have a photographic memory, I think.
I wish I had one.
So, he's, at any point in time, he could just be sitting in traffic, bored, drumming his fingers on a steering wheel, and then he'll just instantly pull up that picture of that big-titted Sasquatch.
Can I put a huge hole in your theory?
Huh?
Why does he need the hypnoregression therapy?
Yeah, that's true.
Just saying. I mean, obviously,
well,
PTSD,
because those are things that he was made
traumatic.
those were things he was made to forget, kind of. I'm not sure.
I
swear they do reference that he has an eidetic memory later, which is what they call it, I guess. Anyway, Mulder is flustered, though, when she brings up the time they boned on top of Arthur Conan Doyle's grave? Okay.
Ooh.
In a misty night in Windshamha or whatever she says.
Do you know who Arthur Conan Doyle is?
No.
That's the guy that wrote Sherlock Holmes. So these guys have like an elaborate Sherlock Holmes like role play fetish thing they're doing. I don't know. It makes that line where she said it's a 3-pipe problem be a little...
Yeah, where's the 3 pipes in this scenario?
Right, Mulder's at least one of them. Mulder escapes from that situation by checking back in on the woman from the bar. She tells them she remembers something else, that the man that set himself on fire had an English accent. Cebob is doing some chores around the Marsden place, and the coughing guy from earlier has only gotten worse. Cebob smiles to himself as he looks over at the uncapped cough medicine, so...
He put the igniting stuff in the cough medicine.
You think that's what it was. I thought he just poisoned it. I didn't think about that.
Oh,
so he burned this motherfucker from the inside out.
Yeah.
Ugh. Grody.
Yeah, but what would putting jet fuel in his...
It'd make you sick for sure, but you would immediately, I feel like you would immediately throw that up.
Throw your stomach up.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's like such a small amount, he was just like doing it and then waiting for him to like light a cigarette.
Ooh.
But,
well, I don't know.
But it was making him sick and cough so much that he didn't want to smoke a cigarette. So I don't know.
But Scully is working a late night in the X Zone looking at files related to the case, and she ends up writing a report. She has 2 big unanswered questions. What was used as an untraceable accelerant, and how did the arsonist commit these crimes in such intimate settings with so many people around the victim? Her read is that the guy is young, impulsive, and satisfying his sexual desires through destructive behavior, which is an awkward time to transition to Cebob watching the Marsden boys play soccer. Like, I thought that was so awkward. She was, like, talking about his sexual frustrations, and then he just looks over at the kids while she's doing the voiceover.
Yeah.
Very, very strange.
He's moved on to do some more devious painting outside, touching up a wooden swing. He waves the kids over and offers to show them a magic trick so long as they promise not to tell under penalty of death.
Yeah.
And these kids are just laughing there. He's like, stick a needle in your eye, hope to die under penalty of death. And they're like, yeah, man, all right.
Yeah, and these kids are like, what, like 5 and 7, 6 and 8?
Yeah, like 6 and 8.
Something like that. Jimmy and Michael.
Yep. Isn't that the name of somebody, Jimmy Michaels? I feel like it is. It's definitely somebody's name for
Obviously,
sure.
Yeah.
But
Brett Michaels' brother?
Yeah, Brett Michaels' brother, Jimmy Michaels. He takes a cigarette from a pack and makes it disappear before theatrically pulling it out of his ear already lit. He takes a puff for flair and the kids ask to see it again. Scully pops back into the arson guy's office to ask him if maybe the accelerant was hidden in lotion or some shit. I don't know, she's trying her best. Meanwhile, Cebob is giving himself a nicotine headache for the Marsden boys' enjoyment.
Right? He's got 3 cigarettes all half burned down.
He's puffing 3 ciggies at once.
I smoke cigarettes, but that's ridiculous. You can't do that.
He really wants the kids to take a puff or at least hold one. But thank God Miss Marsden comes to check on them.
Hallelujah.
I expected her to say they smelled like Joe Camel or something, but instead she asked Cebob to take the family to a party for them in Boston since their driver is ill. He happily agrees, and I was like, why are they going anywhere right now?
Yeah, that's literally what I said too. Y'all are like being chased by someone trying to murder you and your family.
And
you're going to a party?
Scully orders data on every person who immigrated to the northeastern U.S., and a dude brings her 1 piece of paper. One
piece of paper for everybody that has come to the United States from that area in the past, I guess, like 2 weeks.
It must have been a slow period.
Right? Their names are really small.
What?
I thought you had something you had to add. You want to add?
I was scratching my head.
Oh. I thought that was communicado for, hey. That's the sign, right? That's when you want me to drop off the drugs, is when you scratch your head.
Yeah.
Because dandruff, get it, it's cocaine. The devil's dandruff.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Phoebe and Mulder are walking together and he brings up pyrokinesis again. Phoebe says, sounds legit, which messes with Mulder because he's used to Scully shutting him down when he suspects the fantastical. Phoebe brings up the party tonight at a hotel in Boston, saying she'll tell them to cancel, but he suggests setting a trap instead. Phoebe agrees. She'll ride with the family while Mulder goes ahead to scope the place out, and she tells him she's booked a room there. Friends, I don't think she's inviting him up for late night Scrabble.
Right here where he's standing at the car and she invites him. He turns and does this look, and it made me think of Tom Cruise in Vanilla Sky.
Before he gets in her car.
Yes!
That's a really interesting one. Yeah.
Think about it, boy.
Damn, boy.
Like,
and when you watch
I go
that, when you look at that, would you look at it?
Yeah.
Just look at it.
When you watch Vanilla Sky on the second watch, you're like, don't get in that fucking car, David.
Yes,
He always gets in the car, though.
He always gets in the car.
Damn it.
And then at the end of the movie, when it's flashing back through his life, he sees that choice again, him looking off to the side again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, such a good movie. We got to do a watch along one day on that when we get some better mics.
Be fun.
I got to figure out how to do it. But anyway.
Vanilla Sky, top-notch movie, for real.
Mulder gets to the hotel and the room is way too fancy for him. Like, everything is brutally white. Scully gives him a ring asking if she can meet him somewhere to give him some info. But he says he's anticipating having his hands full tonight.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh, behave. Phoebe, the Marsdens, and Cebob pull up to the party. It's a black tie affair, and we get to see Mulder in a tuxedo here.
Ooh la la.
Isn't he handsome?
Yeah.
Mulder says it looks like the arsonist isn't going to show, but she thinks there will still be plenty of fire tonight.
Oh.
The innuendos with the fire and the flames and the hot, and it's ridiculous, friends. It's really bad.
It's a bit much.
It's just every other line is something about being hot and turned on or something. I swear.
And they start to dance, which is exactly when Scully spots them. She turns around, but I guess Cebob is like standing in the shadows right behind her with an extremely creepy look on his face.
And she does that, like, eyebrows raised, like, okay.
Why did she turn around? If I saw that guy behind me, I would not be giving my back to him anytime.
That's right.
Who would you give your back to?
Mulder.
Got back.
I'll trust Mulder with my baby back. My baby back ribs. So she turns back around again, and now Mulder and Phoebe are kissing. She can't escape.
Yeah, she turns one way, they're dancing. Turns the other way, he's looking at her all creepy. Turns around again, they're kissing.
And then she turns around again, but creepy little Cebob has vanished. And a fire indicator indicates a fire on the 14th floor. She breaks up their makeout session to rope these fools in and Phoebe tells them that floor 14 is where the kids are. Mulder reaches the 14th floor in 3 seconds with his long-ass legs.
Right, he jumped up the fucking stairs or something.
But he starts wigging out at the door, or I guess he's herring out, as we'll find.
Yeah, what is that?
We'll get to it. I guess he can feel the warmth or smell the smoke or something, but he throws open the door anyway, and Mulder gets low and crawls to where the kids are. He goes to crawl to where the kids are anyway. This flame keeps shooting out of a doorway, and it's really lame and kind of indicative of how small the budget was in the first season.
Yeah.
It's just this little flame. Well, it's not a little flame, but it's just one flame just repeatedly
like
coming out of a doorway.
Thrower.
Yeah, it's just a flame machine
so
or
a
whatever.
little thing, and they're like upping the fuel thing and turning it down.
Which that's what they used to call you in high school, right, Mom? Is flame machine.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You were just okay with it, and you didn't ask no questions back in them days.
Don't ask, no questions.
But Mulder is like, "Oh my God!" He turns around and crawls 3 inches before passing out, and Cebob runs past Mulder with the kids, leaving him to die. But luckily, the fire department has arrived, and they rescue Mulder from the smoky hallway of doom.
And you get to see a little bit of Mulder's great facial acting things
Oh,
here.
yeah. Even more later.
Like, oh, Lord. He does get better throughout the series. And there's like a point where he starts to become like a real, like, I feel like a dignified, decent actor. But here...
yeah, he hasn't started that journey yet. But back downstairs, Cebob heroically walks the kids to Mrs. Marsden, and she thanks Cebob for saving their lives.
Marsden?
Yeah.
You said Marden.
Oh.
You forgot the S.
Whoops.
That's okay.
Scully looks on, but turns when she smells slightly toasted Mulder behind her. And, actually, lightly toasted Mulder-scented candles were also a tie-in for this episode.
What?
But they were only available in Argentina. No one online seems to know what they smelled like, so what do you guys think? What do you think lightly toasted Mulder candles would smell like? From Argentina.
Damp basement.
I feel like
damp
basement mixed with like I'm sensing Mulder would wear like Stetson. Do you remember? You know Stetson, right? That male cologne
with like hints of burning Mulder.
Or my dad. My dad doesn't he wear Jovan Musk?
I have no idea.
Or something.
Yeah, Stetson's one of those like
he wears Elon Musk.
Oh. No, I think this is like an old cowboy cologne that like you would not like at all.
Stetson had, I know that.
Yeah, it's called Stetson. I wish it's not a very good cologne, but it's something that like someone from the 90s who was that age, who was in a professional business like that, would probably wear that kind of cologne. That's a typical. That's kind of what I picture when I picture Mulder, is that plus the smell of burnt wet basement apparently.
Yeah. I guess Mulder wakes up shirtless in his bed, coughing, and Scully says he was out for a while and hands him a water.
Who undressed him?
Yeah, who undressed Mulder? Right? What happened?
Probably Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe and Scully were fighting over it.
Yeah.
And this oblivious idiot asks, "Where's Phoebe?" That's the first thing he says. This bitch is standing over and waiting for him to wake up, hands him some water when he's coughing when he wakes
Taking care
up.
of him.
And then he's like, "Oh, where's Phoebe? Shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
I'll knock your ass back out."
Right. You're lucky I let you have underwear on.
But she's down the hall. Then he asks about the kids. And why would he ask about the kids second,
Right.
Priorities, Mulder.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Scully says they're okay. Mulder is beating himself up for hairing out. He says, "I haired out." That's like he means wigged out.
I think he means chickened out. Is a more better
What's
comparison.
hilarious is he wigged out at the door before he says he haired out, I think.
Yeah.
I definitely wrote that.
See?
I've never heard that expression.
I've never heard that either. And it's so funny because I do my notes in segments. So I didn't remember that I put wigged out and then he says haired out later. That's crazy. But
did you look up that expression to see if it's...
Yeah.
Is it normal?
It's not a thing, I think.
It's not a thing.
I think I looked it up and it's not a thing.
That's insane.
Dang.
That's not the first time, though. There was a couple episodes ago where they were like, had an expression. We were just like, that's not an expression.
That guy died so hard it looked like he had a fish in his pocket.
They're trying to do fetch.
Yeah,
they're trying to
fetch isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
My brain just...
Haired out isn't going to happen, Mulder. Scully wants to know what he knows about the guy that saved the kids, which Phoebe answers from the doorway because she didn't even knock. Mm-hmm. She says she checked the guy out herself before the Marsdens came over. He's clean. They're lucky he was watching the kids tonight. But Scully brings up seeing him in the lobby around the same time as the fire's starting. Phoebe brushes that off as impossible because the guy they're looking for is English. And Mulder steps back out with an open robe and he's like, "Hey." And then they look at him and then he closes it.
Yeah, he closed his robe up real quick like.
Yeah, but you want him to catch a glimpse first.
But this, I gotta say, this was like peak David Duchovny. Looking good.
He's in fucking shape, boy.
Yeah, he's in good shape. And you could tell he's not like flexing or trying at all. He's just kind of standing there. So he was trying.
Phoebe asks how he is and tells him the Marsdens are going back to the UK and she'll be leaving in a few days as well. She tells him she'll ring him at the bureau before she goes and steps out. Scully takes this as an opportunity to finally show Mulder why she's here. She found one repeat name amongst the victim's employees. Cecil Lively, a gardener for two of them. He's clean except for being questioned by Scotland Yard, but they released him. But Scully went Scully mode.
Yes,
she found a Cecil Lively that died in an apartment fire in 1971. But she tells Mulder he's going to love this. The 2 other places she found the name was on a list of children who died in a ritual sacrifice in England in 1963, and from a list of visas recently given by the British government where she saw it was stamped 2 weeks ago in Boston. This perks Mulder up, and he asks Scully to have the field office fax the suspect sketch the bar-goer gave to local law enforcement. He's going to try to make sure Phoebe is safe in case the guy is waiting for them at the Cape Cod place. And after being on hold for a while, the fax comes through, and Scully recognizes Cebob's creepy mug immediately as the Marsden's driver. She tries to call Mulder, but I guess he's out of the coverage area? I don't know.
Yeah, or his phone's off.
And Melz did notice that she had some pretty sweet driving gloves on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's got, like, when you first see the picture of him in the car, it's with her having a gloved hand. And I genuinely didn't think it was her at first, because why the fuck would why would there be a gloved hand? I thought it was like a secret, someone watching from a distance or something. And then it pulls back and it's Scully, and I'm like, oh, I guess she's got driving gloves on.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I've always thought about wearing driving gloves, but I feel like it would just be annoying to do everything else that you needed to do.
Yeah. But, there's a cool transition from the drawing. Me and Melz also talked about this. There's a cool transition from the drawing in Scully's hand to Cebob's face as he puffs yet another cigarette.
Yeah, like the
drawing fades and his face is underneath.
Oh. Yeah, it's really, really well done, actually. That's a cheap trick, too. It's nothing even fancy, but it looks really good. You gotta have a good drawing.
From an upstairs window, he watches Mulder jump out of his car and sprint to the door. When he gets inside, he finds Phoebe and Sir Malcolm canoodling.
Mm-hmm.
And I did notice that the picture of the woman that Cebob painted, above the stairs, it kind of just looks like Phoebe.
Yeah.
Like, do all British women look the same? Did he when Mulder came in, he actually got a good look at her. He's like, holy shit, you're not my wife. I was kissing the fuck out of you.
That's funny. Yeah, like I said, there's a look that makes you be able to tell when someone's British, and maybe that's similar to what you're saying about the picture just kind of looks like both of the British women.
Yeah. But Sir Malcolm awkwardly slinks off, and Mulder doesn't have time for this, so he tells her the name of the guy she's looking for. The rest of the family went for a walk, and he has Phoebe go out to get them so they can leave immediately. This bitch was kissing this dude while the wife and the kids were just outside.
Mm-hmm.
I hope old Mulder sees that and be like, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you is a hoe.
Uh-huh.
Cebob sees Phoebe frantically pulling the family toward the house, and he smiles to himself. Scully finally catches up to Mulder at the Marsden place, and she tells him it's the driver. He already knows, and unfortunately the guy's vanished. Mulder looks really sad, and Scully asks what's up. He says nothing, but shows her the rocket fuel paint that Cebob was using. The family comes downstairs, like, why are they still here?
I know, right?
Leave immediately. Go, get.
And the kids aren't with them, noticeably.
No, god damn it, you guys.
So what are they doing? Jesus.
They finally get a look at the composite sketch, and holy shit, it's the guy that's upstairs with the kids.
Yeah, he's like, that's not the driver, that's the gardener.
Yeah. Everyone rushes up. Our agents throw open a bathroom door to find the chauffeur fused to the toilet where he was puking. Didn't anyone smell this guy?
No, I would have been like, I saw hair burning. Yeah, he's burned to a crisp.
But there's no fire there.
No, like, how did he...
That's why I thought about the
I guess maybe he can
jet fuel in the cough syrup thing made sense, but...
Because, I guess he can control fire, too, because that would have gotten out of control eventually.
Yeah, like, there's no...
Something would have lit on fire.
You don't see the whole bathroom, but it doesn't seem like there's any fire markings of any sort on the floor or the toilet or the wall anywhere near his body. His body is just kind of burnt and leaned over the toilet.
Yeah.
So it's a little confusing. But he dead, though.
Yeah, he did.
Now, the actor totally moved and you could see it, but he's supposed to be dead, yes.
Yeah, we saw him move that motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought I did too.
And it's weird because, like, the makeup on him looks moist. It looks like he just went diving in the toilet after someone used it, unfortunately. I'm sorry for that visual. Hey, like the guy from Spice Girl movie that comes out of the toilet.
Oh.
Second time I've brought him up.
Yeah. You got a problem, I think.
No, I did that one on purpose.
Unintentional?
Unintentionally. The master bedroom starts catching fire everywhere, and Mulder tries to slap it out with a little towel, which is hilarious. It's like the smallest little towel. He orders everyone out and tells Scully to grab a fire extinguisher. This place is covered in rocket fuel, Mulder, but okay. It's like, why did they... So after the fire started breaking out, they all run back down the stairs. And then they're like, oh, what about the kids? What the fuck? You knew that's why you went up there. You were like, oh, well...
Yeah, on the way out, they should have stopped and checked all the doors for the kids. Like, I don't know why they didn't just... I don't know.
Yeah,
they keep forgetting about the fucking kids. That's all I gotta say. I'm surprised they didn't fucking lose a couple of them.
They're out there smoking fucking blunts in the yard with Cebob, and they're starting their own internet rap group, and I don't know. Cebob's out in the yard. Let me show you how to shoot up some heroin.
Oh my god.
Lord.
Yeah, for real. Like, these kids get left with this grown man that these people don't actually know. They know that someone named Bob wrote them letters, and then they met a guy who said he was Bob, and they left their children alone with him multiple times.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, he's cool with us.
Like, I don't know, I would need a little more.
He knows he's Bob. He's Bob.
If he's Bob, he's Bob, and he knows he's Bob.
If
you get that reference, friends, let us know.
Yeah, there's a part in Goodfellas where Joe Pesci's character was running from the cops, and he was laying down in a field.
No, like in a bush in a yard.
Yeah, something like that. And they came up to him, and they were like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And he's like, "I'm resting." And they're like, "You're resting?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm resting. If I'm resting, I'm resting. I know I'm resting.
If I'm resting, I'm resting. I know I'm resting."
Oh, Lord.
And they try to get him. He's like, "No, I'm just resting." Like, what? Are you hiding? No, I'm just resting. It's so good.
Phoebe asks if he's all right, and he says there's no place he'd rather be before rushing back up the stairs, gun drawn. He hears the kids, but the door they're behind is locked, and I was happy to hear the dog barking too, so Cebob didn't kill that with his horrible ass. The dog still lives.
Hallelujah.
I'd have been more mad if he'd have killed the dog than the kids.
Right.
Me too.
You actually said that in the Ice episode.
I know, well, it's true. You know what? We're not alone.
No,
there are
of course,
tons of people all over the internet who genuinely are like, I don't care who you kill in a movie, but don't you kill that dog.
That's right.
Yeah, because the dog has much less self-awareness, you know? It doesn't
it's
know.
not doing anything. I mean, I guess there's been a few times where I've seen, like, a violent, vicious dog attack someone and they shoot it or something.
That's
I still don't like it, but it's more understandable. But, like, when it's just a cute little dog and they're just like, and they kick it or shoot it, it's just like, don't do that.
Yeah. But Cebob shows up at the end of the hall with one of the lamest one-liners ever, saying, he says, "Time to call 911.
He could have said, I came up with a few. You came up with a few too. He could have said all sorts of really cool stuff.
Yeah, he could have been like, is it just me, or is it getting hot in here, you know? Or,
come on, baby, light my fire.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff he could have said, but he says, time to call 911.
But,
boring.
He snaps the hallway into a blaze in a pretty cool effect shot. Like, it's a lot of fire, man, and it starts, like, pulling on the ceiling. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. And then we see a guy who's very obviously not Mulder dive out of the way.
Uh-huh.
He tries his best to cover his face with that arm when he dives, but boy, you can tell it's not him. And Cebob walks downstairs where Scully screams for him to freeze at gunpoint. And he doesn't know Scully at all because he says, "You won't shoot me."
And we're both like, yes, she will.
Mom, you're going to find out throughout this series, Scully does not care about shooting a motherfucker. She'll pop a motherfucker if she has to.
And because she's smart and she's a doctor, usually when she needs to, she always shoots them in a place that will hurt them, but not kill them.
All right.
Mm-hmm. She's good about that.
But Cebob brings up how she doesn't know if her pulling the trigger could explode the whole house. He does a strange little prance down the stairs. He's like, da, 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 da.
He does. He's like a little hop dance thing.
Yeah.
It reminds me of those like old, like, I want to say like 50s where they have the
like
cane,
yeah.
and they would do that dance down the stairs.
Like
What's
fucking
that called?
Dick Van Dyke or something, man.
Do you know what we're talking about? Where they would do like, they have a like top hat and a cane, and they would do a dance like down the stairs.
Of Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temple has a scene where they do that.
But Dick Van Dyke does it in what's the one where she has the umbrella? Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
He's in Mary Poppins as a chimney sweep, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a similar thing. It's a top hat and a cane type, but I think instead of a cane, he has a chimney brush.
A push broom or a chimney brush or something.
Yeah, but it's that same kind of, he does that dance stuff. I don't know. Very old school.
But his weird little prance is interrupted when Phoebe throws rocket fuel in his face before he can get to Scully. Mulder is able to rescue the kids and meet the rest of the family outside as Cebob blindly stumbles across the yard. And Cebob turns around and yells, "You can't fight fire with fire!" before lighting himself on fire for some reason.
What?
Yeah, he just... They needed the episode to end here, so he's just like, ha ha ha, and lit himself on fire.
He was covered in the fuel. He was nowhere near the flames. He could have just ran and jumped into a lake to clean the fuel off of himself or something. Instead, he lit himself on fire.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the logic of what's happening here.
He's like, well, how about if I defeat myself, motherfucker? Not give you the pleasure.
Yeah. Only I can defeat me.
Yeah. It's like when someone picks on your kid brother, you're like, hey, man, that's my job.
Yeah.
Only you can defeat your own fire.
But this is the third episode in a row where Mulder tries aura farming in his glasses.
Oh, yeah. The glasses.
He's in the X zone when a British voice from behind him asks if he'd care to take them to lunch. He turns around to see Scully standing in the doorway. She's like, "Did that scare you?" He's like, "A little bit." She asks about Phoebe, and Mulder says she hasn't called, but she did send him another little cassette tape, which he hasn't played yet. He tells Scully he bets you can't dance to it.
Which is what he said from the original tape.
Yeah, callback.
Yep.
We end the episode with Scully adding to the file. She writes of how Cecil Lively was taken to Boston Mercy Hospital with 5th and 6th degree burns all over. And he's healing at an unexplainable rate, that he could be fully healed in as little as a month. They're keeping him in a hyperbaric chamber until he can stand trial for the caretaker murder. His body is a steady 109 degrees, and staff has removed anything flammable from his room after several fires started. And Scully worries about the difficulties of containing a guy like this. At the high-security medical facility, a nurse asks a terribly burned Cebob if he needs anything. He opens his eyes and tells her he's just dying for a cigarette. And
his tongue comes out just a little bit a couple times. But like half of his mouth is kind of like almost burnt shut looking. Yeah. So his tongue only comes out the side a little bit, and it looked... Oh my God.
He looked like a burnt lizard.
He did.
There's something I want to point out. And I don't know if this means anything, but you ever notice whenever Scully and Mulder are getting hotels, they're always at the Roach Motel?
They are.
But as soon as Phoebe comes around, he got a room at this posh place now.
Yeah, it's like a really fancy
What's
hotel.
What's going on with that?
He's like... He didn't want her to walk in and see a bunch of cigarette burns, and it ruined her sexual attitude. Sexual attitude? Well,
whatever. This episode was on fire with the sexual attitude.
Yeah, this is the horniest fucking episode maybe ever of the X-Files. There's a couple of really horny episodes, but man, I mean, the fire guy wanted to fuck Fire.
Yes, he did.
Mulder wanted to fuck Phoebe. Phoebe wanted to fuck Mulder. Scully was jealous that Mulder didn't want to fuck her. And Cebob wanted to fuck Fire and people.
All the people, I think.
Phoebe wanted to fuck everybody.
She sure did. And Marsden wanted to fuck Phoebe.
But not his wife.
It's a fuck fest.
It is. It's a fire fuck fest.
But Mom, if you were flipping channels and stumbled on this fuck fest, would it hook you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah.
I think
it got me.
What do you think hooks you specifically?
I was just like mysteriously the damn guy's face.
Yeah.
And his look.
Mark
Always
Sheppard.
like he was, I don't know, he looked creepy AF. Like
he does a good job as the
say.
devil in Supernatural. Yeah.
I mean, damn.
What about you, Melz?
Yep, 100%. Well, first of all, I've always had a little pyromaniac in me.
Oh.
I've never been like a person who like did horrible things with fire or whatever. But I've like done the thing with the magnifying glass and light some grass on fire and like burn paper just for the fuck of it and then wait for it to burn all the way down and then drop it in the trash. You know, like fire is cool to look at. I don't think a giant house with people in it dying is cool to look at if it's on fire, that thing. But a cool little flame is cool, you know?
I do like fireplaces and fire pits.
Yeah, fire is a pretty thing to look at, you have to admit. I don't want to fuck it. I don't want to fuck it, I promise you that.
Well, you done lost Dr. Flame. He checked out at that point. He stopped listening to the pod. Sorry.
I guess he's not a friend. But yeah, I would have totally been hooked. First of all, Mark Sheppard, great actor. I think he is such a good actor. And, because, like, I think you didn't say, but I'm pretty sure this is, like, one of the first roles that was, like, a bigger role for him. And then he got the role on Supernatural later and got probably more parts after that because he definitely deserved it. But he's not young here. He's young compared to who he is in Supernatural, I suppose. But he's like 30s here, right?
Yeah, he's got to be pretty young. I mean, apparently...
Pretty old?
Yeah, well... I don't know.
Because they say that he's 25 or younger. Like, her description of his character.
Because he had to... Because the thing in, like, 1963... 1971, 1963, all that shit.
Are they saying that he's the same person that's that person?
No, I'm not sure, really.
Or, like, the kids that burned in the fire, one of them was him, but he didn't die from it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, so
that makes him 30-something.
I guess what you're supposed to... Either he's just had this latent ability to control fire since birth, or puberty or something, like an X-Men, or something happened with a ritual in England and some kind of demon power was transferred onto him. I don't know.
Yeah, they said it was some kind of demon sacrifice fire-related ritual of some sort. They didn't really describe it or anything. But I imagine they burned him and they burned the kids at the stake to worship the devil, and maybe the devil possessed him to make fire? I don't know.
But friends, I gotta say, this episode wouldn't have hooked me.
What?
He don't like this one.
I did not like this because it's so weird. You know how the other day, like a synesthesia type deal, we said that the one episode felt yellow or purple. This episode kind of felt very beige. Or like tan.
What? Really?
Like
I would say it's like orange.
Yellow and red from fire.
I said orange from fire, yeah.
Yeah, it's like very 90s sedan tan. Sedan tan.
I'm really surprised you didn't like this one as much.
I did like how unabashedly horny this episode was. I thought that was just a hoot. But, you know, other than that, it's kind of stupid. And so they had a plan for Phoebe to come back. Spoiler, she's not coming back. She was originally going to be a recurring character. I cannot imagine this annoying bitch being a recurring character.
Oh.
But that's the exact reason why she wasn't, because people thought she was annoying.
Yeah, no one wanted the British whoring around bitch to come back.
Yeah.
But Melz, I have a question for you.
Oh, God.
What % solved was this case?
Oh, boy. Not 50.
No.
Definitely like 20, 30, something around there. Because we don't know, we know that maybe he did some fires back in the day. How did he start the fires?
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah. I'm saying 90 because they know the person and they know he's using that rocket fuel, but they just don't understand how he's doing it spontaneously.
So I'm in between y'all. I would say it's about 50% solved. They did, find the guy, and they stopped it from being able to happen again. But yeah, they don't know anything about this guy, really, how he's doing it or anything. I'd say it's about 50. You'll say 90?
Yeah,
I see. The reason I say lower is because, first of all...
Well, what number do you say?
30.
30?
So that means 60.
Okay.
But I think that as soon as he heals, he's going to escape.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to be able to... And the fact that they're like, oh yeah, just random fires start all around him. And no one's like, oh, we need to, like, find out how he's starting the fires.
Yeah.
This is obviously some kind of magical power or paranormal power that he has or something, right? And there's not really any investigative looking into that at all.
No, they don't know what the hell he's, is or how he got these powers.
And and still, even the stories about the kids and the burning and the sacrifice stuff from yesteryear, whatever it was that him? Was he just using the name? Like, did he just find the name of some kids that burned to death, and that's the name he chose to use as a fake name for himself? Or was he actually that kid? I don't know. He uses fake names. We know that. But I think my level of solved is a lot higher than y'all's, because I want everything to be cleanly finished perfectly for it to be solved for me.
We have a segment on this podcast where we talk about who our MVP was during the episode, our favorite character, or, we can have it be a place or an object, anything really, and we're keeping track, and at the end of the season, we tally up all the votes, and whoever has the most gets a all expenses paid trip to the moon for 2.
Wow.
Lord, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm going to say Scully for putting up with Phoebe's stank ass.
You're going to say Scully?
Scully for putting up with Phoebe's stank ass.
I'll give one to Scully.
Well, I think it's time for our boy to get another vote.
Yeah, I was going to give it...
I'm giving it to Mulder.
I'm giving it to Mulder as well.
Is it because he's faced his fears?
Yeah, I think so.
And the fact that he actually got burned. We gave a point to Scully in an episode because she did her own role.
Yeah.
He crawled through that fiery hallway and he got his hand burnt.
All right, I changed my mind.
Yeah. Oh man, he's catching up. This means Scully is still comfortably in the lead with, well, not really comfortably anymore. Scully's in the lead with 8, but Mulder's sneaking up on her with 7, man.
Ooh, boy. He had 4 already and we just gave him 3?
Wait a second. Oh. That means they're tied, actually.
Why?
Because I had already given Scully Mom's point. So Mulder and Scully are tied 7-7.
So Mulder had 4 until this episode?
Yeah.
I thought he had like 2.
No, we gave him points for...
You know what?
For Eve. We gave him points for Eve because he solved the case.
You know why I'm behind? Because in my brain, the last episode is the one that we just posted, which is what I just listened to yesterday. Yeah. So, like, we've recorded 2 or 3 since then.
4 now.
Jesus. Yeah, today is 4.
Mercy.
All right. So we got Scully and Mulder tied for the lead with 7. We have Max Finnig and Seth Green tied for second with 3. And then we got Frank's appearance from the Tombs episode, the old detective with 2. And we have Howard Graves from Ghost in the Machine, that ghost blur guy, for 2 as well. Oh, and then we have Michelle Jenneru from Space. She has 2. So.
Oh, nice.
A big tie in 3rd.
Surprise, surprise, Mulder and Scully are tied for 1st. Who would have thunk it that the 2 characters that are in the most episodes...
Seth fucking Green is still in 2nd place, man. But you know what? I'm not sure if Max Finnig comes back in this season or not. Hopefully he does, but we'll see. Next season, I think I already told you he does, so that's not a big spoiler.
Yeah. She probably forgot, though. She did.
So, the next segment we like to have on the episode is we like to talk about the damage that our agents may have accrued over the course of their case, and at the end of the episode, at the end of the season, we're going to tally up all the medical expenses that Scully and Mulder have gotten, and we're going to see how much they cost the taxpayer. Did you two notice any damage to our agents this episode?
Oh, yeah. We've already talked about it. Mulder.
Burned his hand.
Burned his hand.
I will, because he did react and they kept that in the episode, I'm going to consider that he actually burned his hand a little bit.
Yeah, because David Duchovny burned his hand, but Mulder did too, I think. So, yeah. I don't know what they were actually using on the set, but based on the episode, that was jet fuel.
Yeah. I'm sure it wasn't that. Holy shit. But there's certainly some kind of accelerant or something.
But whatever it was, he's got a scar now. A scar. So it hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
And I imagine that wasn't just heal it up with some Neosporin. That was go to the hospital kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
So that's a big bill. But and then maybe a cough, lungs filled with smoke, assistance at the hospital kind of thing happened once or twice at least.
But for both of them?
Yeah, well, for Mulder and Scully once, and then for Mulder a second time as well, because he saved the kids at the end. He was coughing like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Just a little bit of smoke inhalation and a bad burn.
I always try to think, did someone knock someone out? Did someone sneak up behind Mulder and hit him on the head? Which I swear to God happens multiple times throughout the series.
You'd think so.
But no, not this time, I don't think.
So our next segment is, they record just a ridiculous amount of footage for X-Files episodes. Usually around 900 hours of, footage. So there's just so many deleted scenes out there. Literally billions. So, Melz, do you have a deleted scene you'd like to highlight for our friends here?
Oh, yes. Definitely my favorite deleted scene. Now, if I took this one from you, I'm sorry. But this might have been yours, but you might have to pick a different one. So, whenever Scully gets to the hotel and sees them kissing and dancing and sees what's-his-face. So, she walks up and she starts some shit there. And she says, hey, get off of him. Seriously. And they start a whole cat fight in the bottom of the hotel. Yeah, and then they hear the thing about the fire, and then they stop, and they run up, and they pretend like it didn't happen.
Scully had two handsfuls of hair, and she was just rolling around on the ground with her ass.
Both of them had a handful of red hair, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. Two redheads.
Yeah, what's his thing with redheads, huh?
Yeah, and then the hotel manager walked in, and he was like, damn redheads. Mom, do you want me to go first, or do you...
I got it. My deleted scene is the kids actually both smoke cigarettes.
Oh yeah, man, they fucking.
They're like, hell yeah! They look around, their mama ain't coming, and then they have to throw the cigarettes at the dude real quick.
Yeah.
Those little kids, those fuckers.
Sneaking a ciggy.
Yeah.
My favorite deleted scene, it's not really a deleted scene, but the driver in this episode actually had a planned entire spin-off series, The Coughing Chauffeur.
Oh.
37 episodes were filmed but were never aired. They're lost media now. No one knows where they are.
Oh, man.
So somewhere out there's 37 episodes of The Coughing Chauffeur.
And they're going to be found one day at a yard sale.
Hell yeah, buddy. Mm-hmm. He's like, they're
going to stumble across them.
I got these tapes.
Yeah.
But, finally on this podcast, we like to always have my mom guess the next episode based on the title alone. And no matter what she guesses, we only ever give her the truth. No fluff, no gruff, no bluff. Nothing that's not true. So anyway, Mom, would you like to know the name of the next episode?
Yes.
It is called Beyond the Sea.
Beyond the Sea?
Yes.
Sea like water, not like vision.
Oh, my Lord. SeaWorld getting closed. That's
a whale of a case.
Talk about Free Willy. Willy's laid off.
Yeah.
Willie's in the unemployment line.
Willie's got a lot of time on his hands.
Willie lost his job.
Willie's free for the next few months till he finds another job.
Oh, Lordy.
No, but what actually happens is Mulder heads out to check out claims from a message board he's in that someone found the edge of the Earth somewhere out in the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh.
After 6 days, Scully sends the Coast Guard after Mulder, who is crying and disheveled when they found him and still insisting he was close.
Oh.
He's almost there, guys.
It reminds me of the which I can't remember which episode or which movie of Pirates it is, but where they go to the end of the water and they have to flip the boat upside down to like flip reality or whatever they're doing.
It's weird.
That's like beyond the sea. Do you know what I'm talking about? On Stranger Tides?
They jumped the shark.
I thought it was a whale.
But the last final thing we like to do is we like to go around and say one thing that made us happy this week to leave off on. Mom, what was one thing that made you happy this week?
I was happy that I got to spend some time with my grandkids and that me and the husband went out on the boat and some of the grandkids just happened to be on this lake camping.
They're beyond the sea.
Yeah, exactly.
What's one thing that made you happy this week, Melz?
I mean, we had a pretty good week. It was we had a pretty relaxing, chill week. We didn't do a lot this week.
No.
But I mean, just getting to spend every day with you.
Aww.
Always makes me happy.
Well, I love you too. You can't use that because it's always a good time hanging out with you guys.
But, well, I meant you specifically, but also your mom, of course. I love spending time with you.
She meant the royal us or we or whatever.
But I was thinking, we watched a few movies and those were nice, and we played some games and that was nice and all that, but we didn't do any particular extra happy thing. So, but I wasn't sad at all the whole time, so we had a really good week.
It was a pretty good week. I mean, I guess if you want to say we brought my dad over and hung out for a while. We didn't watch a movie, but he did watch me play a couple of hours of 007 First Light. Which
he's really loving, by the way, everybody.
And then Mom, actually, good discussion point. Do you remember Fatal Frame?
Yes, I loved it.
We bought the remaster of it.
Oh my God.
You know what? Why don't we have your mom over one day and we could have her watch us play it and play with us for a little while one day.
I used to love it.
Yeah, we could do that. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
But unless you guys have anything else to say, I guess we can go ahead and get out of here.
That was it for me.
Is that the end then?
Oh, oui.
The end.
Well, if you've listened this far, then you are a friend. And it was so good to have you here.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
We made this.